Oh, look at that.
There you go. That's why I put the. That's why I brought this. It's
Nice. I like that.
You just let everybody click onto it.
Yeah, that works.
Test, test, test. 1 2 1 2. Test, test, test.
You're done. I don't care what you have. Oh, your video's good. Dude, you're screaming. Mixing it
Certainly, three quarters of a million is a lot of money. Really investing. And anything else that we want to state, budget to support this, we want to. Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. From high school, yeah, exactly. You must be talking about my parents.
He's gonna kick off right. And then go back.
Or just oh, no, it doesn't matter. I had, yep. Yep, perfect.
Okay.
Okay, just tell me when to go up and
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. So.
We're gonna have everybody just join us up here though.
Great.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for being patient as we got started. I am Kent County Sheriff Michelle LaJoy Young, and we are here to greet Congresswoman Hillary Scholten and really thank her for her commitment for the safety of Kent County. And you're going to hear a little bit more about what we have to offer on that. So first, I'm going to introduce Congresswoman Scholten to come up and make a few comments. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it you?
I think,
Yeah, okay. First, it's going to be Under Sheriff Brian Muir to come up and make a few comments, and then we'll go from there.
Thank you. All right. So good morning. I want to thank Congresswoman Hillary Scholten as well for securing this congressional earmark. I also want to thank Board Chair Ben Green, our entire Board of Commissioners and County Administration for their leadership and continued commitment to public safety across Kent County. This investment strengthens our ability to protect the people that we serve. When we talk about a real-time intelligence center, we are not just talking about cameras. We are building a secure platform that enables local law enforcement agencies across Kent County to communicate in real time, securely share information, catalog and track tips, identify crime trends, and connect data from across systems that were previously separated. Right now, agencies work hard, but much of that information is scattered across different systems. Detectives often have to relate on cases being connected by emails, phone calls, or periodic meetings. That system is outdated. This center helps close those gaps. By securely connecting local agencies through modern technology, we can identify cross-jurisdictional patterns sooner and deliver actionable information to our first responders. That actionable information helps resolve incidents faster, keeps our public and responders safe, and can potentially save lives. When a child is reported missing and minutes matter, coordinated information can make a critical difference. When an armed suspect crosses from one jurisdiction into another, our response should move just as quickly as they do. It provides agencies a clearer picture of what is occurring, not only in their own jurisdiction, but across the county. Officers and investigators remain the decision makers. These systems do not replace human judgment. They enhance it by organizing timely information so professionals can act more effectively. And over the past year and a half, we have built a strong operational foundation for the Real-Time Intelligence Center, including the responsible integration of real-time video feeds from our schools. That work, which began with our school safety initiative, one of the most populated environments throughout our county on any given day, was there to invest to protect our students and the schools that they attend. And we quickly realized that model could be reasonably scaled across Kent County. So what began as that school safety initiative has now evolved to what we will call the Kent Safety Network. Over the past several months, we have expanded that foundation beyond schools and have integrated hundreds of public infrastructure safety cameras to the network. Through the Kent Safety Network initiative, businesses and residents may opt in to share their video and may disconnect at any time. We intend, through transparency, accountability, and demonstrated documented results, the community will see the value of this program and choose to participate in it because it enhances safety for everyone. It's important to clarify how the video component operates as well. This system operates in real-time access only. In many cases, footage is available for only a few hours. When video beyond that short-term access is needed, the appropriate legal framework, including search warrants when required, will be obtained. We will continue to work with the video owners and our partners to ensure that all additional footage is acquired through proper legal process. The purpose is immediate awareness, and actionable information for active incidents. All data remains owned and controlled by local law enforcement agencies that contribute to it. Access is credentialed, audited, and restricted to legitimate public safety uses. Now, across the country, there are nearly 1,000 real-time intelligence centers are operating. Agencies consistently report improved response times, stronger case development, and measurable crime deterrence. The mission of the Kent County Sheriff's Office and every first responder across Kent County is simple. We are here to keep our community safe. We wholeheartedly believe this funding and the initiative will make Kent County safer by providing actionable information to our first responders and ensuring that no community is left without access to the tools needed to protect themselves. So as this project continues to expand, we will remain transparent and provide additional details to the community. In the coming weeks, we look forward to releasing Kent County Safety Network video, highlighting the benefits of the program and continuing conversations with residents to better understand the initiative and feel confident in participating in it. And with that said, I'd like to introduce Chair Green for a few words of his own.
Thank you. Thank you, Undersheriff, and good morning, everyone. I want to start by giving credit where it's due. What you're seeing here today is the product of a vision that came from the Kent County Sheriff's Office and their commitment to serving our neighbors. The sheriff, the undersheriff, Captain Roon, and the entire team have poured a tremendous amount of work into bringing this idea to life. The board's role was to recognize a great idea when we saw one and put resources behind it. At last year's State of the County, I talked about how Kent County is rethinking public safety, not just in how we respond, but in how we use technology and community partnerships to stay ahead. The Kent County Safety Network is that vision in action. The undersheriff walked you through some of the technology and the capabilities, and I want to talk about what makes this initiative truly different and why the board was so confident in making this investment. The effort started with school safety because schools are one of the most populated environments, as the undersheriff said, in our community on any given day. When the sheriff's office showed the board what they were building to protect our schools and our children, we knew right away this model could be scaled responsibly across Kent County, and that's exactly what's happening. Hundreds of public infrastructure cameras are already integrated into the network, and soon local businesses and residents will be able to voluntarily link their own security cameras and disconnect at any time. That's what makes the Kent Safety Network so powerful. This isn't government putting cameras on every corner. This is schools, businesses, civic partners, and residents choosing to work alongside law enforcement, building a countywide safety network from the ground up. The result is a system where the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Faster response times when minutes matter, better situational awareness for officers and first responders on the ground, stronger coordination across jurisdictions, not just good intentions, but connected systems. And I want to emphasize something the undersheriff touched on. The men and women in law enforcement remain the decision makers. The technology doesn't replace judgment, it enhances it, organizing the right information at the right time so they can act more effectively and keep people safe. The Board of Commissioners invested ARPA funding in this initiative, along with continued support for the School Safety Radio Network. These weren't small commitments, but when the Sheriff's Office brought this forward, we saw a team that had done their homework, built the right partnerships, and had a clear plan to deliver results. Public safety is this board's highest priority, and Kent County Sheriff's Office made the case. I'd also like to thank Congresswoman Scholten for securing federal funding, which helped make this possible. When every level of government is pulling in the same direction, this is what you get, great results. I'm really excited for the public to understand the value of what we've all been working toward and see what this team at the Sheriff's Office has built. At a time when some are considering diverting resources away from law enforcement, Kent County is strengthening it. We're giving our deputies and officers the tools and the community partnerships they need to stay a step ahead and keep our families safe. We're defining the future of public safety together, and I couldn't be more proud of where we're headed. And with that, it's my pleasure to welcome Congresswoman Scholten. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Commissioner Green, and thank you all for being here today for this exciting event. I'm grateful to each and every one of you, especially our dedicated Kent County Sheriff's Department, for the work that they do every day keeping our community safe. That's why I am so proud to stand here today and announce $750,000 in community project funds for this initiative. The commitment to the Real-Time Information Center is at the heart of what I do to support our community and keep it safe every single day. I want to take a moment to talk about what community project funds are and why this announcement is so important, because of course we already have federal taxpayer dollars flowing to this program through ARPA funds, right? That the county gets to select, but it's more than just federal funds going to a general purpose and then being allocated here. The community project funds are member designated line items in the appropriation. Every year, members of Congress get to choose 15 projects that they want to support. My office runs a transparent program where we solicit projects from across Michigan's 3rd Congressional District, which of course is not just Grand Rapids and Kent County, it's Ottawa, it's Muskegon, covering 750,000 people. Out of those dozens of projects, I only get to choose 15. And so I choose the ones that matter most to this community, the ones that have from my perspective, the best chance of doing the most good in the community. And that's why I chose this project. My team and I carefully review every single request. And I have chosen this one because we know how much real-time information matters. The world has been captivated by the tragic kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie over the last several weeks. And we knew how long it took to get the video footage of the kidnapper on her front porch. Imagine if we had had that information immediately and a connected system of videos across the city to help find her in real time. That's what this project aims to do. The funding will help purchase the hardware and software needed to help build a centralized platform for data and technology, and it'll support additional staff training to ensure the system can be used effectively right away. By integrating camera systems into one coordinated center, the project will improve suspect identification and make it easier for law enforcement to coordinate across jurisdictions, keeping us all safer. It also alleviates a significant cost burden on the local taxpayers. The affordability crisis is affecting everyone, and this federal investment helps ensure that we can move forward with this important project without asking our residents to shoulder even more of the costs. At the end of the day, this funding is about supporting the men and women who put on the uniform every single day to keep us safe and making sure they have the resources they need to protect our communities. I'm so proud that Kent County is leading with a forward-looking approach on public safety, and I'm honored to be your federal partner. Thank you again to the Sheriff's Office and to everyone who helped make this possible. Thank you.
At this point, if we have
You're
any
gonna do
questions,
Yeah.
we'll be happy to answer them if it's either from the Sheriff's Office angle or from the Congresswoman's angle.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Turn it over to Sheriff LaJoy Young as well. Yep.
I know that previously a program, and I think it's the same, it's referred to as Kent Connect or Connect Kent. Is that the same thing
Yes.
we're referring to here, just a change in name?
Yes, it's evolving
Okay.
as we're getting closer to releasing it, yes.
Okay.
And when do you believe this will be fully up and running 100%?
So a large number of the components are operational right now, but on a much smaller scale. So it will be a system that lives and breathes and grows as people join it. It will be available to be joined by members of our community, probably early March or so. A couple details have to get done for that, but very soon, I guess, would be the answer on that. Yeah.
I know there's been chatter, I think, that has risen alongside ICE activity across the country of whether these federal agents will have access to, public infrastructure cameras that are owned and operated more closely with the Sheriff's Office. Could you comment a little bit on how that will be handled?
Yeah.
Should federal agents want to access those cameras?
So this is built for local law enforcement. It will be used to have direct access from local law enforcement only. And each of the components that join the system have to sign very specific contracts or memorandums of understanding with us so that it guides the behavior of each of those entities. There's very strict audit trails that are part of it. But with that being said, when there is criminal investigations done by outside partners, our officers can work directly with another investigator to give specific information, but never direct access to the system.
The number of cameras will kind of ebb and flow as people either join or drop.
Correct. Yes.
What do you expect? I think it's kind of a two-part thing. The hardware process of installing cameras and creating this infrastructure online, and then the back end of the software, making sure it's all sort of connected in the real-time intelligence center. When do you expect those benchmarks to be reached?
So as I said, many of the components are already working on a smaller scale. So we do already have those components working right now. Certainly new technical thresholds are crossed if we deal with a vendor we haven't dealt with before, or maybe a different network that has a different configuration, but we already know it works. And if we could go ahead.
Yeah, I noticed on the map that you have drones up there, and I'm wondering the protocols for their use of drones in the department. And I presume that because it's here, that it's going to be part of the real-time intelligence center.
Yeah. So, and this, if we could make this the last question about the technology, because I really want to make sure we have an opportunity for the Congresswoman to answer questions about the funding and those initiatives. Yes, there are drones that are part of this system. The Sheriff's Office has used drones for the last 5 or 6 years. They do many functions for us, including collecting evidence from a scene or helping to assist with a missing person. There is software that allows them to talk directly in much the same way that the other cameras work, but they are not a patrol tool. They are a response tool that are used in our repertoire.
We're available for pull sides afterwards as well. I want to make myself available to answer any additional questions that you might have. But I just want to say how impressed I have been with Kent County's truly comprehensive research about developing the best practices in these tools that, of course, are complying with the Constitution, the rule of law, protecting privacy, but enabling technology to help them do their law enforcement work more effectively, more efficiently, and keeping our communities safer as a result. I carefully vet every single project that we're going to put money behind, and I was so proud to partner with Kent County in this project because I know it's going to keep our communities safe while also simultaneously, as Commissioner Green was saying, making sure that we're protecting individuals' privacy along the way. So thank you all so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Want to do a photo?
You can slide this in.
Yeah, okay, perfect, yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.